Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate and today I am doing my January 2020 TBR. This is very exciting. I had a mediocre reading month. I read 3 of the books that I was supposed to read, and I just finished my 3rd one that like a couple hours ago. So, but I did read a graphic novel, and I said a graphic novel will take the place of one of those and give me a save. So I have 4 books instead of 3, and I was supposed to read 7, so I have to add an extra 3 rolls to my TBR this month on top of 5. So here's to hoping I at least get through a graphic novel, maybe. And maybe I have a better reading month, because I have one of the books right here. This thing took me 2 weeks. I hate it. Anyways, you can watch my wrap up when that happens and learn all about that. So here's roll number 1. Let's just get on with it. Alright, so last time we landed on Out of World, so let's do our first roll. 3, 2, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just visiting. So just visiting is looking at another Booktubers TBR for the month and reading one of the same books as they're reading. So I'm going to look and I'll catch back up with you in just. And the book I chose for this one is Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs by Caitlin Dowdy. I chose Becca in the Books. I basically went on Twitter, and the first booktuber who tweeted on my timeline, I looked at their YouTube channel, looked at their TBR, and here we are. That's how I chose. Just random. So, Becca came up. Becca's the first one, so I went to her, and she's reading this nonfiction book, and she said this person's really interesting to read. She's a mortician, so she's asking or answering a lot of questions about death and everything in this book called Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs. So I'm looking forward to this because I'm looking forward to some interesting nonfiction. So yeah, so my first book is Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs by also another Caitlin. So here we go. Roll number 2. 6 and 2, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is Sapphic. I got for Christmas and that I have physically. So great news on that front. And that is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is a duology about a girl who wants to become a pilot, but her father did something bad. I'm not sure, but I will find out because I'll be reading it, hopefully. And yeah, I've heard very good things about this. And the second one, I think, just came out or is coming out really soon. So I want to get to that really soon. So Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Next one. Roll number 3. 3, 3, 3. 4 and 1. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is a mystery. For my next one, I decided for another book that I got recently, and that is Final Girls by Riley Sager. This was one of my 2020 books that I'd like to read, and I like the premise of Final Girls in horror movies, and like after their experiences, and you know, they keep getting killed off and all of that jazz. So I want to read it. Heard really good things about it. So, next one. Alright, next one. 4 and 1, 5. 1, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that, my friends, is my child bookshelf. Take off my glasses. So the next book that I'm going to read is the second book in the Babysitters Club. I own it, but I don't have it because my books aren't in my room anymore, and it's late, and I'm not going to go get them. So the second book, I forgot what second book is called. The second book in the Babysitters Club. I own like I own a lot of the Babysitters Club books. So yeah, second book in the Babysitters Club. That'll be a fast read. We're getting kind of short books. Skyward's a little bit chunky, but the others have been pretty short. So, fingers crossed in being able to do my TBR this month. Alright, so roll number 5 now. 6 and 5, which is 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Classic. For this one, it's another 20 and 20, and that is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. This is the novel that the musical is based on, the movie, musical, all of that is based on. So I'm wanting to read this, watch the movie, watch the musical at some point as well, because it's infamous, it's famous. Like, yeah, I want to read this one because I've heard great things, and it's a great classic from what I've heard. This might take me a bit to get through because classics don't tend to be fast reads, so that's okay. I love them, but they're not fast reads. That might take me a bit. Well, so long to an easy reading month. Alright, that's fine. We'll get through this. Yeah, okay. Number 6 out of 8. I think I said 7 earlier, but it's 8. Another 11. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just visiting, so the same thing. Next book is with Elliott Books. I went on YouTube this time and just whatever came up on my recommended first TBR, and I just started subscribing to her recently, actually. So, and one of her books is called All the Lights That We Cannot See, and I just forgot who the author is, but it's a Pulitzer Prize winning novel, so I'm hoping to read it, and it's going to be hopefully a good book. So that's my next one. I don't own it, so another book I need to pick up. Lovely. Alright. Alright. Roll number 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So we gotta consult the pail. Alright, so this pail is all book titles. So let's see what I get. Okay. And if I've read it, we'll just toss it out, and because I don't update. I need to go through this. Okay. What do we got? Oh! Okay. I haven't read this in a while. Actually, I haven't read it fully. 1 second. Well, currently, my copy of the book is with my sister. But the book is The Handmaid's Tale. Which would be great, because then I can continue on and read the Testaments. So, yeah, I'll be rereading, or technically reading, because I didn't really read it the first time, of Handmaid's Tale. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Moving on. Alright, last roll, everyone. Last roll. 5 and 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, mystery number 3. For this one, I'm going to choose The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart. I forgot his last name. But it's a Weeby Booking book discussion for this month. So, I wanted to put it in and read it because it's a murder mystery. So I need to do something with the club this month, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, I think that's it. That's our final roll, y'all. Alright. Alright, so we have an interesting bunch of books here. Our first one was Just Visiting, and that will be Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs by Caitlin Doughty. And then the second one we got was a sci-fi, and I chose Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. The third book was a mystery, and I chose Final Girls by Riley Sager. And then the fourth one we got My Child Bookshelf, and that was Babysitters Club number 2. And then number 5 was a classic, so I chose Phantom of the Opera. And then we got another Just Visiting, and I chose All the Light We Cannot See. And then we got Unit, which was the TBR jar of all the book titles. And that was The Handmaid's Tale. And then the last one was a mystery number, and then that was The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And so these are the books, I'll put this one on top, that I will be reading in the month of January that I have physically right now. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me all the things that you're doing this month. My birthday is this month. I'll be 23 this month. So, exciting things. I'll leave the 2 booktubers that I mentioned, Becca and Elliot. Their links in the description, and I'll even link. I've started my Amazon wish list. If you want to get me something for my birthday, you are not obligated to. You don't have to, but it's there if you so choose. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.